Yes. We should have doctor. Yes. Accept. So is it the half or what? Is unable to join. Why? Why is he unable to join? Ah, finally, the ego is here. Get,
How are you doing?
Sir, they don't want the eagle to land on my platform. The eagle must land. I have to start speaking in tongue for Instagram to let it land.
How are you doing today?
Amazing, Doctor. Good to have you on today. I'm excited. Thank you so much for being a blessing as usual. I'm excited. I was like, what kind of Instagram is this today now? But I'm glad I can have you on this today. Thank you so much, sir. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm in Chicago. It's good to join you from Chicago. I'm managing my selfie stick. Something happened to it, so I'm just positioning the phone to share somehow.
Yes,
but it's good to be here. Good to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sir, a lot of people, I'll start with my story. And why do I like to share my stories? Because it is my story. And it has helped a lot of people around the world. And I will let people to hear this again. When I came into understanding money, I realized that I was missing out on something very important. Everyone. And what I was missing out on was not that I was not a good product creator, was not that I don't understand the process, but I just knew that something was missing. And that was when our path crossed with Dr. Stephen Akintayo in 2015. In the quest that what is missing. Maiwa, you are skilled. Maiwa, you are blessed, but something is missing. Now, and I like to let people know that this is common. It's common. At every point in time, there must be somebody who owns that catalyst that can activate that your dream. So for me, Dr. Stephen was that catalyst. For Dr. Stephen was the Mary of Jesus meeting Mary of John the Baptist, like something to just pack it up. And since 2015, guys, this is 9 years down the line. Meeting him, I understood the process, and I'll tell you straight away, what was missing then was, number one, sales was missing. I wanted money, but I was not ready to sell. I was not ready to exchange. I was just ready to render service. And rendering service is good, but it's not enough. And I also knew that I didn't know how to put it together. So I had a lot of dots. So Dr. Stephen as a matter of fact, the system I run was generated from my experience with him. That's the secret. So all the dots came together and it has produced a lot for me. And there's no way I would mention leaders who has made money, conquered money, without talking about this man that God has sent to me. Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Thank you so much for saying yes for yourself, for saying yes for people like us, and I thank you so much for joining us on this leadership view on money. Thank you so much, Doctor. God bless you. Ever grateful, sir. Ever grateful, sir.
Thank you for having me. I know that the network is it's better we manage it like this than the other way around. So we'll just continue. But thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to sharing.
Yes, sir. So, Doctor, the first question is, what made you understand the reality of money? Because I know we all need money, but a lot of people have not come into the realization of how important money is. That's the first question for you, sir.
Well, so the question again is, what is money to me, if I'm correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And how did you conquer it?
So money for me is a tool. Money is a tool to do good or evil. Like most of us probably have heard, money is neutral. Money is neither good or bad. Money takes the shape of the owner. So for me, money is a tool. Money is a tool. For me, it's a tool to do good. It's a tool to be able to make your loved ones happy. It's a tool to be able to, represent God on earth. So I give you an example. We did our 16th year anniversary as a company recently, and we did two outreaches, one in Ikorodu, one in Ibejuleki. I was watching with the Ibejuleki, the Ikorodu one was in partnership with Lagos Food Bank, and I was watching some of the clips on Lagos Food Bank social media handle. A woman there, quite elderly, said that her daughter just died and left a son, and she told the son, and that she was wondering what they were going to eat, he and the son that was left, only to see our people reach out to them in Ikorodu with the food that we brought. Of course, she went further talking about how she wasn't sure of the school the child will attend. I told my team, I said, go and reach out to her. I'll pay the school fees of the child to whatever level he or she wants to get to. Now, that's what money is for. Money is a tool. It puts you in a position to do good, puts you in a position to be able to make people smile, change lives of people as well as yours as well. Help your loved ones, put smile on people's faces. So it's a tool. How did I conquer money? For me, I conquered money when I understood the fact that money is a means of exchange for value. That money in itself, money does not answer to prayer and fasting. Money does not answer to anointing oil. Money answers to value. You can always exchange money for value. And when you want more money, look for more value to offer. It's as simple as that. So after the she didn't see the business part of me because I had not even started business actively like that when we knew each other. And I had to share with her how my journey as a person in terms of business was, yeah, I know the network is bad, trust me, really bad. Most of my audience can't see this, but let's just manage it and go on. But so when my mother died, I was sharing, I said, the death of my mom brought out a different version of me. Because when my mother died, I got to realize that it's just me and God now. Nobody's coming to help me. Nobody's coming to save me. It's so bad that we brought, because I went to bring the corpse of my mom the day we were to bury her. And my mother's siblings will not allow us bury my mother on her land, claiming that the land belonged to my grandmother. So it couldn't be clearer that it's you and God now.
Kai.
Okay? It couldn't
Wow.
be clearer that it's just you and God now than that. That your mom's sibling could be so wicked enough not to be willing to allow her to be buried because they felt it was the land belonging to their grandmother. My older brother had to come up. Thank God my mother had given the document to the land when he was in the university and brought the document and said, look, this belongs to my mother. It was after that they allow us bury her. So
Wow.
for me, I got to realize that it's you and God. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to help you. And let me say this. The reason many of you are not yet wealthy like you should be is that your wife is not big enough. You are
Kai.
relying on somebody still coming to save the day. It could be
Oh.
you, it could be your church, it could be your pastor, it could be somebody you are still hoping. For some of you, it could be your dad, your mom, your cousin. Somebody is still there giving you false hope. The day you come to the realization that it's you and God, right? And that poverty in Africa is a death sentence. That's the
Kai.
day you roll off your sleeves and a new version of you will come out. The version you don't even believe exists. Because some people have known me when I was a lot younger, calmer, nice, just gentle guy. I cannot even eat one pap. I'm wondering where this version of me came from. But it happened because I got to a point where I was pushed to the wall. I had that it's only that I win or I win. There's no other
Yes, sir.
alternative. And Mayowa, you were there too.
Yes,
Mayowa
sir.
doing internship with me.
Yes.
He had left when he was telling me the story that he used to trek. And we're
That's right.
talking about that was maybe 10 kilometers, your house to the
Yes.
office. I
Yes,
did not
sir.
even know for 6 months, my wife was doing internship with me, that he was trekking from his house to the office. I didn't know.
That's
It was one day you were
that's right.
teaching and I got to hear, I was shocked.
That's right.
But that's somebody that has been pushed to the wall. And
No,
his
no,
wife
no.
was
It's
pregnant. His wife was pregnant. So that's
that's
somebody
right.
who understand that it's either I win or I win. Many of us
That's right.
are not there yet. I am at a phase in my life. I came to that point where it's either I win or I win. You see, all the time, either I win or I fail. You are not there yet. It's either I win or I win. There's no other option. We were in the house after my mother died. For 2 days, there was no food. My older brother wife too was pregnant. There was no food to eat. We're 5 of us, right? I remember having to go from one school to the other, marketing bulk SMS to them, to like, oh yeah, please. They could see, I believe most of those who patronized me those period just pitied me. They knew we either patronize this guy or he will die.
I
So they had to just patronize me. And truly, they had to patronize because there was no food, right? I trekked to those schools, convincing them to come and be doing bulk SMS with me. So I conquered money, one, when I realized that money is the means of exchange for value, and I need to
yes,
bring
sir.
value to the table. Number two,
That's right.
when I came to the realization that it's either I win or I win.
I
There's
win.
no
That
middle
was.
ground.
Thank you so much. And that is heavy. That is heavy. That is like, I just have to get this done. And a lot of our listeners are like, it will happen. It will happen. Guys, nothing will happen if you don't move. Nothing will happen. And you see the way he shared my story. My wife was pregnant for our first baby. I remember I could not tell her I could not tell her during the day. I woke her up in the middle of the night that, babe, I'm about to go and do internship, and this internship, I trust God is the way, but there won't be money, let's just face this thing. And every day I'm always grateful for the kind of wife God gave you, because some women will say, are you all right? What will I be feeding my baby? and all of that. Guess what, doctor? The girl is now 10 years old now.
Wow.
Yes, she's entering one of the best schools in Lagos now for secondary school. and I'm excited because it's a result of doing the work. It's the result of I win or I win.
Yes.
Thank you so much, doctor. Thank you so much, doctor. How does one's mindset and attitude towards money affect their financial success?
Well, very good question. Very, very good question. First of all, you must understand that money will either reward you or punish you based on how you treat it.
God.
Let me say that again. Money will either reward you or punish you based on how you treat it. You see, money does not hate anyone. Money is neutral, like I said. Money is not white or black. Money is not yellow or brown. But you see, money always rewards those who plant it, those who understand that every money that comes to your hand, some portion is a bread, some portion is a seed. It's seed version, God forbid you eat it, money will punish you. But when you sow the seed version of money, it will come back rewarding you with so much of it, a lot of it. But again, let me say it again so that it's sinking well. There is two portions in every money in your hand. There's the bread portion, there's the seed portion. He gives the bread to the eater and the seed to the sower. The bread version, yes, go ahead and eat it. It's good.
Yes,
the
sir.
seed version, you better don't eat it. That is meant to be invested. Now, if you now go and eat the portion you should have invested, the money will punish you. But if you sow the version that should be invested, money will reward you with more of its kind.
That's a heavy mindset and an attitude together. Mindset, attitude together. Two-edged sword answered. Money will either reward you or punish you. Sir, money is punishing some people right now. Money is punishing them. You see, they cannot reconcile what they have made with what they are worth.
Yeah.
Because when the money came to them, they were eating it. So, but they are listening to us now, right, doctor? What can somebody in that shoe, who has been working for 5-10 years, but had never followed this amazing principle and is currently being flogged by money? So, where can the person, what are the 2-3 steps or what the person can start doing right now, sir?
Number one, change your circle of friends and change what you are listening to. Some of us are listening to the wrong stuff. You're listening to poverty every day, you continue to be poor. You are listening to lack every day, you continue to be lack. The entire environment, the ambience, everything speaks poverty. I recently renovated my office and I put on my wall pictures of my mentors and role model, right? And why did I do that? I learned that from my friend Pastor Isaac Oyedepo. I want to see my mentors and role model when they were younger, right? To keep reminding me that this thing is not an overnight success, right? But and then it's almost as if their spirit is with me in that office. Okay, so they write them. Mayo, I didn't know you had copied. Did you? Who copied who? Who did what before? I didn't know you had your wall of fame as well. And I'm
Coach, I've done my own thing, so.
I'm happy I made it on your wall of fame. Thank you for
No, go possible, sir.
Thank you. I'm happy about that one. Thank you. So, what
you're welcome,
the
sir.
reality is, it reminds you of the caliber of people you're surrounding yourself with, right? It's symbolic, okay? am I surrounding myself with? Because you can't go further than those quality of people. But more important is also, who are those you are listening to? Why one has a seminar coming forward is bringing Dr. Lumide Emmanuel and several other people. Have you registered for such event? Those are the people you should be listening to, right? Attending the right kind of seminars, the right kind of conferences. Who are you listening to? And who are the circle of people around your life? These two things are very, very critical to your success in life. Who are you listening to? Who your circle? If you can fix these things, then you're on your way to building wealth. I did that. The year I made up my mind, I want to start connecting with millionaires. Was the year I became millionaire. The year I made up my mind, I want to start listening to billionaires. In fact, I came to Florida and I had a conference I paid for. 3 billionaires in dollars spoke at that event. I said, hey, so this is how they do them. Yes, I didn't become a billionaire overnight, but gradually I said, but I knew the secret. I caught the secret by listening to those people who have gone ahead. Like we always say, success leaves clues, right?
That's right.
If you follow those who have gotten to where you want to go, you will start seeing the clues drop one by one. Yes, it's difficult. Let me be honest. Because some of us who are still battling with our demons and have not worked on our demons will be intimidated, will be threatened, will struggle with some of what these people will say to us. Because it will be anti-culture, anti-normal, anti-what we are used to, right? For example, I am here telling you there is bread, there is seed. Somebody is looking at you, watching this and saying, nonsense, right? My money is not enough. I say it's not enough. And he's talking about bread and seed, right? Even the one I have, there's not enough bread out of it. Talk less of you saying I should bring out seed. Guess what? Again, anti-normal is what people who are great always say. And if you are willing to listen to them, you will toe their part. If you continue that justification, there's no enough seed in my money, so there's nothing to sow. Well, you will continue that culture of repeating the same circle over and over and over again. Like in bed, Abatesi said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So you have to break the jinx. You have to say, I may not understand what some of these people are saying, but I must keep listening to them until I'm motivated and inspired and courageous enough to make the right decision. Let me give you a practical example that can be very, very real. Let's assume the egg of an eagle was put side by side with the egg of a chicken. Okay? And they were both hatched. How many of you agree with me that the eagle will also eat like the chicken?
Yes, sir.
Will live like a chicken and move like the chicken,
Yes, sir.
not like the eagle. Right?
I agree, sir.
Now,
yes, sir.
How many of you agree with me that the day a fellow eagle comes and begin to have conversation with the eagle and say, you are not a chicken, you are an eagle, flap your wings. Are you not seeing that your wings is bigger than this other chicken? Let's go to the river. In this river, can you see that we look alike? Gradually, the eagle that knows his eagle begin to talk to the eagle that does not know his eagle, that thing is chicken. Over time, the eagle nature begins to come out. And it's a matter of time. The eagle that I thought it was a chicken will begin to fly like an eagle. Many of us are like that. You are an eagle, but you have lived too long with chickens. Right? As you begin to listen to fellow eagle, one day you go vexed. You go vexed. They are father, they are popsy.
Yeah.
It's time to fly.
See, doctor, let me tell you exactly. I was a chicken in 2015. I was a eagle, not knowing I was a chicken. I was a chicken. I was an eagle, but I was doing it like a chicken. So when I came to that social media weekend that you hosted at Protea, I saw you, Dr. Pe, Jimmy Tewe, all of you hosted like 14 people. That was the meeting that I said, Mayowa, is either you win or you win. And after that meeting, I said, no, I need to go and learn more. I paid for the first 1 week. Yeah. I finished the 1 week training. I said, no, this is not what I'm looking for. This is still like a hardcover introduction. I said, what's the next thing? They said the next thing is intern. I said, hey, I'm a married man. I have a company running already. Although it's not working, it's just running. And I shut it down to come for 6 months. Yeah. Guys, what you have said, doctor, is heavy. And right now, every one of us listening right now, like Dr. Abrightly said, your environment, the people you're listening to, matters a lot. I'm hosting Money Matters on Saturday. The Leaders on View Money is the IG series that leads us always to the main conference, where we are going to be listening to another amazing set of people who will also bless us. You see, this Saturday, everywhere you are, find your way to Daystar Christian Center, Regal Hall. We have over 1,000 seaters. You see, when I walked into that hall, doctor, I remember the upgrade conference at Oba Akilo. And I said, if this eagle can do it, I am an eagle, I can do it. Come on. So, and I told them, come on. Because it's all about who you are listening to. It's all about what you are doing with what you are listening to. Because some people are listening to us right now and they will not do anything. And it's not their fault. Because they are not just doing. So we're hosting Dr. Lumide Emmanuel and I'm going to be teaching on financial systems, financial freedom systems. I'm going to be talking about how will I buy a property, a landed property in Ota. Then in the next 10 years, I can flip it and I'm in the million cycle. I'll be sharing systems that you're going to be implementing right away that will take you there. All you need to do right now, send me a DM. I'm going to give you access to regular, and I'm going to also give you access to the VIP. Now, courtesy Dr. Stephen, everyone that is doing VIP today, you will be given 50% discount, which has closed since last week. So 50% discount, which is 50,000 naira instead of 100,000 naira. So DM me today and say VIP Dr. Stephen. VIP Dr. Stephen. You will get a 50% discount. And for the regular, you're also going to get amazing 50% discount for yourself. So DM me this evening and let's meet on Saturday. Apart from what Doctor has said, we're also going to be sharing more on Saturday with full blueprint. Doctor, you have... Go ahead, doctor.
I mean, I know I'm not in the country, so I will have been there physically. But let me throw this bonus. If you can arrange the virtual structure, I will gladly come and speak virtually. Not just that, I will be giving every attendee that will be at the class on Saturday a $247 worth of 1 month access to Stephen Akita University for free. That's if you make it to Saturday.
Igwe has spoken. Come on, guys. I need to see some fire. I don't know the way people are dulling. Where are the emojis right now? Let's break this table once and for all. Let's not.
You have to come. You have to come to bed. Yes. I will be there like.
Thank you so much, doctor. I understand how tight your schedule is. I'll just share 1 or 2 more questions so that I can let you go. and attend to other events you have right there in the city of Chicago. Now I'm going to move from money, because after we have made money, we have put in all the activity on money. Now, where can I start, Dr. Stephen? I am making 100,000 naira monthly, and you have established bread and seed. You have established that I should change my circle of friends, which I'm starting by attending Money Matter Summit. Now, what can I start doing? What are the fundamental principles that I can implement as a new investor? Where can I start from?
Well, I mean, once you've covered the part of knowing exactly what to invest in, because that's also why you go for conferences like that, because one of the things I would share is understanding investment, right? Knowing what to invest in, how to invest. Maiwa now runs his real estate company. Like we said, I mean, a lion will give back to a lion, a goat, a chicken, a chicken. A real estate developer can only give back to another real estate developer. So
that's it, sir.
I'm proud of what Maiwa is doing in the real estate sector. I have no doubt he will succeed, and I have no doubt he will do it with integrity. Let me say this: since Maiwa left my internship 2015 and started digital marketing, not one person has ever called me that Maiwa did not treat them well, or they did business with Maiwa. It was I literally am proud to identify my name, my brand with him. So the same thing I know he will do as well in real estate. You trust him, you do business with him, he will deliver. He's that kind of guy. So for me is partner with people like that, and that's the lesson. Partner. Don't just look at Manu as one of those coaches. Look, how can I partner? Can I sell for you? Can I invest in your real estate deal? Imagine I met a lady in Dallas. She said she was one of those who started investing with us when we were just starting. And she was mentioning the kind of return the company gave her. Even me, I said, "Child, you chop our money." And she said it and said, I know GTS no longer give that kind of return again. Said, but I'm one of the early people who got the best. So my real estate company is still new. So you are going to partner with someone like that, you will be at that early. And by the way, actually, he didn't pay me for this. I'm just saying, based on able to come for this event, when he paid me. But same based on who I know and what he stands for. That partnering with someone like that, because I know how many people disturb me all the time. And Dr. Stephen, be my mentor. Dr. Stephen, come to my life. Dr. Stephen, but I thought you can come and meet me in Chicago, or you can come and meet me in Houston. It's a lot difficult for many people to have access to me today, right? It's a lot difficult. And it's not free as well. It's quite expensive. But my work can give you a discounted version of Stephen Akintale. Right? Yes, so look for a partner. This school of building wealth, you can't do it alone. You have to go with people that have your back. You have to go as a team. You have, let me tell you two secrets of Lion. I went to Zambia last year and I did what we call the Lion work. Okay? Meaning I was working with a real lion, not dummy lion, a real one, alive. In fact, I heard the tale of the lion.
Wow.
Okay? And one of the things I learned by the guides that they taught us that day is that the lion is called the lion pride. The lion pride. Why? The lion does not move alone. That it is one of the strengths of the lion. The lion always move in a pride. Every lion has a pride. If you see a lion alone, maybe he's been wounded or he lost his way. They are always moving as a pride. Nobody, let me tell you this, when the devil is ready to finish you, the first thing he does, he isolates you. Right? And
Jesus.
as long as you are not isolated, no devil can deal with you. It's not possible. I tell people oftentimes when some people try to mess up with our company, I say, look, you don't understand who you are dealing with. Even my host will fight you. You don't get it. It is not a one-man business. And I have built an institution.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
An institution. So
yes, sir.
You must know that if you are serious about building wealth, you have to join a pride. Everybody type, I will join a pride. I will join a pride. You must join a pride. When you join a pride, you have each other's back. You know, there was a video I recently watched. There's a lion, and that's why we're saying lion hardly move alone. This group of hyenas started attacking this lion. I don't know what happened. It was alone. They were fighting. He would try to bite, then he kept moving closer. He knew where his pride were. So he kept, he would try to bite, they would come again, he would try and move. He was literally falling. Few minutes later, and he was shouting, the pride heading. Oh boy, just one extra lion came. One more. They finished those hyenas. Finish them. So join a lion pride. Join a pride today. And I think what my wife is doing is one of those kind of things. The second thing I want to leave with you, and that's my last talk for today, that I learned from the lion. The lion always attack what he fears. So while I was with the lion, I was told to tap the lion firm. That in other words, I should hit it like I am painting it, even though I'm trying to pamper it. So at some point I was doing like a stroke on the body of the lion, but they say it must be firm. I said, why must it be firm? They say if it's not firm, the lion perceives that I'm afraid and it will attack me. And that the lion always attacks what it fears. Ladies and gentlemen, I know everybody watching me here fears poverty. We fear what I want. We fear being in a position where we don't have enough resources to do what we want to do. Then why have you been tolerating it all this while? Why? Why have you been romancing poverty all this while? It's time to attack your fear. It's time to attack all these things that kept you in one spot. Go after your fear. The proof of when you say someone is courageous, it's not the absence of fear. It's taking decisions in the direction of victory despite fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking decisions in the direction of victory despite fear. That for me is what has gotten me to where I am today. I have moved being scared, being called being called 419, being called I will never make it, being called I'm too arrogant, being called I'm attempting what I cannot achieve, being called my own too much, being called, but you know what? I keep moving in the direction of victory. I keep attacking my weaknesses, I keep attacking my fears, I keep attacking my challenges until I win. Don't ever forget what we discussed today. It's either win or win. Failure is not even the equation.
Stand up for the eagle. Now I'm not going to sit down again. The table has been broken. The legs are off, and we need to reset it on Saturday. Doctor, I'm pumped up. I'm excited that I'm one of your pride. I'm excited that our path crossed, and you have never for once hidden anything ever since I've known you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for loving humanity. And thank you for always willing to share. See, the only challenge, if you don't do what he has said, is that you cannot predict your next 5 years. This same doctor, his first trip to Dubai, Me, I was like crying for my boss because he was sharing his story that no, he said I was Kai, and he took the picture with Bujra, what is it called, and Burj Khalifa, and 5-6 years after, he was living inside Burj Khalifa as a building, but he could not enter some years before. Then I know that this is not a man who just says it, he does it. And I'm excited, sir. Thank you so much for stirring us up again. Guys, I'm excited. What will you say to Dr. Stephen? Come on, put in some amazing emoji. Oh, they're already dropping it, sir. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, it's happening this Saturday, as Doctor have rightly said. We are going to be bringing down the knowledge. All you need to do is to send a DM to me right now for VIP. You will get a 50% discount both online and offline. You will have access to the replay. You have access to so many takeaway that you are going to go with as a VIP person. We are hosting Dr. Olumide Emmanuel at Money Matters Summit this Saturday, 10 a.m. at Daystar, Oregon, Ikosi, Lagos, here in the city of Lagos. So DM me right now, get your ticket. You also have access to the replay of all the leaders view session so that you can watch again and again. Listen, don't forget what doctor said, that you need to change your cycle and you need to change those you are listening to. Those you are listening to can make a lot of things happen to your life. I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday. Send a DM. It's happening here in the city of Lagos. Daystar, 50% discount, courtesy Dr. Stephen. And doctor is also giving us some amazing giveaway on Saturday. And if you're taking regular, also DM me and I'll get you guys the details. My PA is ready to work with you all. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. We are hosting Pastor David Adeoye. He's going to be sharing his view on money, and you cannot miss it. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow 7 p.m. and on Saturday 10 a.m. prompt as we host Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. I look forward to your success. My name remains Maya Wowolabi. My goal is to help 1 billion people to have access to quality financial education. I strongly believe that if you have access to the information, you can work what is in the information and you can become successful. I want to work with you. I want to share my secrets with you. How you can make more money, how you can manage more money, and how you can multiply money. I'll see you at the top and not from the top. My name is Maya Wowolabi. Peace out, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.